It's easy like getting gold on daily challenge on GeoGuessr on Sunday morning. We've got to get gold today because it's easy as that on a Sunday morning. It's Sunday, the 19th of September. And stick around because we're going to be doing a diverse world no moving challenge for you to play along with afterwards. Play along with this today. We're starting, no spoilers. Good. We're starting in Norway. This has to be Norway. Look at the red buildings. You see red buildings like that, it's Norway. Here you go. Definitely not Norway. I don't know why you said it was. So Hakas Natavara. So I think we're in Finland here. Gelivera Sajem Ratukavara. Goodness gracious. Hello, little pretty. You're a little girly. Who's a lovely girly Misty? That's my cat. All right. Hakas Natavara. There, east and west. North takes you to Gelivara. I wonder if we're going to see any of those easily. Can't see any of them now already. Let's have another slightly harder look. Okay, we're going to have to scroll in a bit. Going there. Of course, we could be in Estonia. That's always the trouble. 48 kilometers, it's not far. Natavara, Gelivara. And the longer I take doing this, the less time I have. Is the only trouble. Okay, that's fine. We're going to have a look and see if we can find any road names. Because we're not going to get it just on those. Purnu, that's an interesting one. I'm not sure what road this is. That's the trouble. So I can't, we spent 2 minutes already and I can't decide whether we're in Finland or Estonia. My gut hunch would say it's Estonia because there's not as many umlauts as I would expect for Finland, but that's not really much to go on, is it? Oh dear. This can't be the start of something really awful. We can't have such an awful beginning. 41 seconds, come on. I have just very briefly downloaded a flashcard deck to start learning the poles and things on the sides of roads for GeoGuessr. Started it. It's not the most fun thing ever or engaging because you just get given a country and just a random pole and you go, okay, that's not helpful. You know, I'm done for. I'm actually done for here. I mean, we're just going to have to go there. Hope for the best. Midway between the two. Oh man, it was Sweden. It wasn't even bloody Finland or Estonia. How did I get that so wrong? There's Gelivara. Yeah, I'd have found it pretty quick if I just had a look. Oh, yuck. 3,132. This is a really bad start. But we're warming up because we're warming up for that no moving challenge that I'm going to challenge you all to. I feel we might be in Brazil here. This is where I always look at these and I go, oh, we're in South America. Sorry, Southeast Asia. And then it's always Brazil. Let's just make our way along this road towards the east. Long eastern small road. And we'll see what we can find. Nice, we've got some stuff. Al Servicio. So, I mean, we've got sort of Portuguese/Spanish going on. That might help. Agua caliente. I can't see any AOs at the moment, like wow, which always makes me think we're in Portugal or Brazil. Rotonda, hotel, restaurant. At least we've got quite a built-up area to go with here. Trosha. Got some signs here. What's this one? Para Venador Libre. Sun's in the north, though, so we are in the southern hemisphere. Always a good thing to know. Posadas Barrio. The Barrio. So we're on the 12. PTO Esperanza. I'm not going to spend too long looking at this. I just want to make sure we get the... Right, okay, so we could be in Argentina here with the signs looking like that. I'll put it down there just in case I run out of time, hopefully. Uruguay doesn't have white signs like that. I'm looking at the little white number 12. Uruguay does. Sorry, Brazil does. So that could be an issue. But they have the O something something, whereas... it's really difficult to tell, isn't it? Paraguay's not on this game. I think we're probably in Argentina. Can we find the 12? I said we weren't going to get too bogged down in that. We were going to go this way and have a look at this sign. Wonder. Wonder. That's an interesting name. Of Maximov descent? Who knows? Right, we're never going to find the 12 this way. Still don't know if we're in the right country, though. Wow, I feel rusty this morning. I don't think we're going to get a very good score. But that's fine. Just stick around. Stick around. You don't need to be here to see amazing scores all the time. You can be here to see me just having a chat, having a play. Right, this sucks. May as well stop watching. What have we got that way? El Dorado. No, doesn't help. Uruguay. I see your thing saying Uruguay. Get closer to Uruguay. Damn. Oh no, we were up there. Oh, there's the 12. No, and there's Esperanza. Yep. There's Wanda. Oh dear. Well, we got the right country, technically. Only just, though. We must have gone out to that road. The 12, yeah. Oh dear. It's a terrible start. It's not easy like Sunday morning any longer, is it, Misty? No, it's not. Come here. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You come here. You see a tail? Yeah, you can see a tail. Let's show everyone you while we play along. So no me this time. What are you sniffing? What are you sniffing? You trying to get inside? Trying to get inside? Go on then. You go inside. You want a little? You want a little cuddle inside my jacket? That's good. Anyway, you're distracting me, Misty, and that's going to hurt when you start clawing as well. Cat. Oh, you beautiful cat. There you go. You have a little sit down. It's cold and wet outside, isn't it, Duck? Yeah. Bye-bye. Right, no crotch shots. Come on, Steve. Let's carry on. Okay, we've already lost nearly a minute doing that. Where are we? I feel Southeast Asia is on the cards here. Philippines? Don't know why. And we're driving on the left, so it could be Thailand, Cambodia. I haven't really seen anything yet. I haven't seen any text. I saw a bit of text on that bus, I guess, but quite often they're not very helpful. Here we go. Right, I've got something. That's helpful. Right, I mean, this is Indonesia or Malaysia then, I would say, because we haven't got any of that script that we would see in Thailand. Record something near. Yeah. Penggatan. I think we're in I think we're probably in Indonesia then. Flag would be really, really helpful. Work our way down here. The bridge over a kind of river, I suppose. Telling us much though. 40 seconds. This is just a bad old day doing this daily challenge. It's one of those daily challenges where you just never really get going. I think I saw a flag. Go back a bit. Is that a flag? No. It's just it looks like a flag pole, but no flag on it. Either that or the wind is coming from above and blowing it down so you can't see it. Need to guess something. Got a few seconds. Yeah, well, it's just going to be a click in the middle of Indonesia. Let's go down there again like we did last time. 408 miles away. Yeah, we were on the other island. Oh wow, tiny little island down here. Yeah, I wasn't going to get that. Wonder how Scrub Penguin got it. Yeah, I didn't even see anything that would tell me any of that. Ah, oh, such a shame. Such a shame. Let's play the next round. This one, right, we've got to get this. Come on, Zurich. Okay, we're in Zurich. That's really helpful. Hopefully we're in Zurich anyway. It looks pretty Zurich-y. And we're at some sort of football stadium. Can we find what the name of the football stadium is? It the Hornig Cafe? Hoffman.info? No. Oh, there's the guy with the Google camera on it. Utscher.at. Okay. .at is concerning because that's not Zurich. So we've got to be fairly close between these two, right? Let's go there first. Why would there... what's more likely? The fact that it says Zurich, that's going to be a... That's just going to be like a... some kind of name of a company or something, isn't it? Wolfsburg. .at. Now, we have to be in Austria here. We have to be. Let's say we're in Innsbruck, because we're maybe closer to the border. Wolfsburg. Did we see? Or Reiseberg? I'm sure we had a Wolfsburg recently in Austria, and I couldn't work out where it was. Down here. Wolfsburg. Okay. Have a look. We've got mountains all around, like we see here. So what have we got? Mountains to the east. Not so much to the south. Quite a long way to the west. We've got some potential mountains to the west there. Definite mountains to the east. Quite close. I think we must be over here somewhere. You know, I'm gonna put it down. Mausoleum, Stadion Bad Wolfsburg. Stadion usually means stadium, but I can't see one. Lavantal Arena. All right, we'll say we're there, and we're in the southwest quadrant of it. So we'll do that for now. I think that's our best guess at the moment. Let's go across the pitch as slowly as humanly possible. We wouldn't want to speed these things up. We wouldn't want to be able to go fast. See that? Sportstad Wolfsburg. Sportstad Wolfsburg. It's got to be this. We've got to be in the right place. Sport Cafe. Friedhof Wolfsburg? No, it's not that. We're very much southwest here. Very sort of perpendicular. Sportsplatz SC? Don't think so. Sportstad. Yeah. I think this has got to be it. Mountains, as I say, to the west are a bit further away, which makes me think we're closer to the mountains to the east, so we're on this side of Wolfsburg. I haven't seen a... Yeah, there we go. Great. We'll take that. Good. That's my first good one. Hey, Saga M, you are accepted as a friend. Thank you for joining. Let's do the final one. And it's Cyrillic. And not Cyrillic. Now, I must be ready. Because the last time I saw Cyrillic and Latin script, I neglected to consider Mongolia. So we must consider it this time. But I don't know. Does this feel like Mongolia in any way? They don't look Mongolian to me. We've got a big Korean restaurant. That tells us much. All right. Get much from that. How about from that? Come on, I've renewed kind of vigor here. I'm looking for those symbols that suggest to me that we're in Bulgaria, Serbia kind of thing, and I don't think I see any of them. I think this is pure Cyrillic, which obviously I feel Cyrillic, but I kind of mean that we are probably in Russia something. I can't. .mn. We're in Mongolia, man. We are. I get so confused about Mongolia. How am I going to get that? I mean, it's quite dry. We've got some stuff around there. Fair enough. we're going to go with the capital, because that's, after I just talked myself out of Mongolia, I'm going to go with the capital, say we're there. What are we on? We're on a small east to west that goes west and hits a large north to south. Small east to west that goes west and hits a large north to south. I mean, just anywhere really. How about there? There you go. Oh, itchy arm. All right, yes, this has to be it. There's too much Latin script for it not to be Mongolia, and I just saw a .mn sign. Why am I always in horrid traffic wherever I go? Can't really see much there. But yeah, .mn makes me think that's where we are. Yeah, there you go. That looks Mongolian. We've got another .mn there. And it's where a road that goes north to south kind of does something similar to that. It sort of opens up, divides into two. That could be there. Could have been on Peace Avenue. Could be there. I don't know. I'm gonna just plonk it there for now. Very difficult to tell where we are. Oh, but we've got to another very busy east to west street there. Maybe we were down here. I'm going to say we were down here. We go back. Let's go back. Where are we? Karaoke Rom. Can we see that Korean restaurant anywhere? Maybe if we can, that might help. But we've only got 1 second, and yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Ah, it's Koreatown. Okay, so it must be a Korean area. Well, I'm glad we dispensed with the idea of it being Bulgaria and actually got less than a mile away. But yeah, I've got to get better with identifying Mongolia. Cyrillic, dry, grey, brown. And then clearly the people I was expecting to look more kind of East Asian, but to me they didn't. There's our summary. We definitely got silver, which is fine. I'm not looking forward to seeing this. Yeah, it's not the prettiest of scores ever. We had just 3 awful rounds. Round 2 was really poor. Really upset about the Sweden thing. I mean, I'm not too upset about that because it was just a shame, but I'm a bit upset because I knew what road we were on. Indonesia, that was just too difficult for me to really find out. I guess you guys found the same. Volcanus, how you got that? I'm impressed. If you're watching this, can you let me know how you found you were on that island? Or if that was just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful guess. And then, I love how it, for round 2, it says you're the entire way across the world. I assume if I do that, there you go. Anyhow, we're not looking at you, we're looking at me. Me. And we got Mongolia as well. Austria and Mongolia were our 2 basically perfect scores. It's okay. It's not the best thing ever to have happened. I am recording, thank goodness. I just thought, I don't remember pressing F12. We're going to play a diverse world, no moving, a challenge. And I shall challenge all of you. Here is the URL. I shall put it in the description of this video. Go and play and come back and watch after each round. See how you're getting on. All right, come on. We've got to get it together. But we've got a bit more time now, which is nice. Let's have a really good look at this. So this to me looks like Portuguese because we've got the owl kind of thing, which I always associate with Portuguese. That says Beja. I don't know whether that, or Beja. I don't know if that means that that's a place in Portugal. Because this doesn't feel like, yeah, I mean, oh, look at this. This is Portuguese. This is not Brazilian in any way, shape or form. And we can't move, which is something that I'm slightly regretting. Right. What can we see on here? Advogadas. That, I think, means lawyers. Oh, yeah, and there you've got the scales of justice. So there you go. Advogado, which is where the word avocado comes from. Look it up. Okay. Little thing there. Something that's written in cursive that doesn't say anything to do with where we are. I think our best clue, honestly, is this van. Zona is telling you about parking tickets and the like. Revicol. Capital. It's not how you spell capital. Come on, Portugal. none of that's helpful. Okay, I think then we're going to have to go on this dude here, JM Mestre. And as I say, I think Rua Escator. Oh, Juliao, I thought was going to be a person's name, but actually looking at it, it might not be. Is there a place called Beja? There is. Thank you so much. I thought we were coastal here, but I don't think we are. Rua Escator. If we can find that, that's amazing. We've got some ruas here. We're up a bit of hill. Main town. Yeah, we've got just countryside there. So we're quite eastern, I would say. So we can see the countryside off there. So I'd say we're maybe around here. Hang on. Does it describe the bairro? No, it doesn't. So get back to it. We might not even be in Beja, but you never know. 19 Archao. Is that an area? It's not. I'm going to say we're somewhere here. Our street is running sort of east to west, but maybe a little bit off. Escritor Juliao Quintina. I mean, that's all we've really got to go on here. Unless we can find, it's not. We haven't got time. Go there. That looks about good enough. Fine, 4999. We'll absolutely take it. Yeah, we weren't on the right road anyway. I was just thinking maybe we should start looking for Advocado, which is there, but it doesn't seem to be coming up. We do see Capital though, which is interesting. But we got Beja, which is great. Lovely little looking town in Portugal. I don't know, Portugal just seems really cool to me. I've only been to Lisbon, but it was awesome. I really enjoyed Lisbon. And it seems to be a really cool place. So, however, I don't remember Lisbon having this. Why don't I remember that? I'm sure we went up. Where's the river? Anyway, this isn't why you're here. Oh, yeah. No. I was thinking we were looking up. Yeah, that's yeah, I went over there and there's a carriage museum somewhere around here. Which was a bit... Anyway, this doesn't matter. We don't need to know that. We're 301 yards away. That's an excellent first round. Hope you did as well as I did. And I hope you're going to do as well as... Well, better than I'm about to on this one. Haven't got a lot to go on. Okay. What can we see there? Is that script, as in non-Latin script, or is it Latin script? Very, very, very hard to tell. Same with that. Just a concrete column. Pillar, post, whatever you want to call it. It's white. Bird on there. Yeah, it's quite a not particularly affluent little part of whichever country we're in. Can we ascertain where the sun is? I mean, no, not really. I can't. It's way too diffuse. I can't see any real shadows. That's sort of got some shadow, but of course it has because it's got the sun. I think the sun's up there, which would make us in the southern hemisphere, but I don't think we're going to put too much stock in that. Now, the only other thing I can go on is these people, when they're dressed all in white, which looks like maybe it's, you know, a special day or a special holiday or something like that. They've got quite dark skin. And I don't know how to associate that. You know, I don't know areas of around here that would tend to have people with darker skin and areas that wouldn't. And even then, it's just a kind of tendency rather than a definite. I'm going to go with the fact that the sun, I think, is in the north. And I said I wouldn't put too much stock in that. So I think we're going to be sort of southern down here. Maybe along this strait here in Indonesia. Is there anywhere else it could be? Let's think. It could be sort of Thailand, Cambodia, but I don't think these people look Thai and Cambodian. I would say we're Indonesian. That scares me because I see script there almost. I don't see well, just not Latin script. I don't see Latin script, but it could be pictures. I don't know. I think I'm going to go Indonesia. It's quite mountainous off to the southeast. So wherever I go, it's got mountains down there. And down here seems to be the right kind of area. So I think I'm going to go with this. I'm going to say, and maybe about there. Yeah. Then we're south of the equator, as I'd like to be, for my guess. Which would, potentially suggest slightly darker skin. Let's go with it. Oh my goodness, slightly darker skin. There we go, Sri Lanka. That is definitely. Sun's not in the north at all. The Lakadiv Sea. Interesting. So we were in Sri Lanka, and that would explain why I thought I could see this kind of script. I always forget about Sri Lanka, Interesting. I must remember that, and I should have. As much as we're not supposed to go by skin color these days, that would, if I'd paid more attention and thought about it, that would definitely have helped. So there you go. Not great. 610 points, 2,500 miles away. It's a very, very poor guess. I think a lot of you will probably do much better than I will there. I'd be interested to see. Let's do round 3. I feel this is Japan. I'm not convinced that I'm right there. This, the Latin script translation underneath, makes me feel it's Korean, but is that Korean? We're looking for circles if it is Korean. Some sort of circly bits. I could believe that's Korean. But we haven't got a lot to go on there. So Northern Hemisphere, of course. Now, I did a little bit of this GeoGuessr poll identification, and I'm sure I saw this, and I think it was in Korea. The yellow-black diagonal stripes on some of the posts, and we've got them on quite a few of them. So that, coupled with the fact that I think that sort of says GeoGuessr and then dash G or something like that, that's not Japanese at all. And I'm pretty certain that's not going to be Chinese either. So we're going to go, we're in South Korea here. Korea here. And we're in a relatively rural, mountainous kind of zone. Now we're playing video games, Steve. Is there anything I can glean from down here? Never looked down very much. Can we see anything on that piece of litter? Shame that it exists, not that we can't see anything on. I suppose a bit of both. We've got what looks to be sort of very dead cornfields there. How far north do we feel we are? Not mega. It's quite dry. It's not particularly, but then that's not really much of an indication because the range of latitudes there is so small, isn't it? But if we say we're in sort of mountainous areas, then we'd sort of maybe be leaning a little bit more towards the east. And we're not in a major city. We could be in a national park. Or is that too remote? That's probably a bit too remote, isn't it? How big is this road? We've got 24 seconds. Not very big. We've got a small sign. I'm never going to be able to translate that. And I can't see where it says, yeah, look, dash something, dash something, dash something. Could be re, couldn't it? I think we're just going to have to put ourselves down somewhere in 6 seconds. I can't decide. We're there. Okay, we're there. That's where I'm going. Sort of middle of Korea. Wow. Okay. Okay. Do you know, I was even looking at these two national parks, wasn't I? I don't know why I went outside of the national park. Oh no, I've done it again. I see my face and I assume that's where the right thing is. No, so we were just north of there. That would what it would have said, Gwangcheon-ri. And I can't remember, but I think I said something along those lines when I was trying to see the sign. All right, that's an excellent score. I'd be impressed if anyone beats that. That's partly luck, but also partly, we know this is more mountainous. We know we're sort of somewhere in the center. We've got national parky kind of looking areas around us. Pleased with that. Very pleased with that guess. 18 miles. Can you beat it? Let's move on to round 4. All right, the sun is in the north, which is good. That means we're in the southern hemisphere. Trouble is, I've got nothing to go on as to whether we're in Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, South America. So immediately it doesn't feel like South America somehow. I'm discounting an entire continent. Whether that's right to do so or not, I don't know. I'm looking at this as if I know anything about it. Let's have a look at the the foliage. What have we got? It certainly feels a bit dry. I could believe this is South Africa. I've got slightly more of a leaning towards that. I felt if it's Australia, I don't feel that the countryside looks like that in Australia. Again, we're painting with a broad brush here, but my feeling of Australia is it just doesn't look like that. And I know Australia's a huge place and there are probably lots of places that do look like that, but it doesn't feel like Australia to me, and I've got to go on hunches. These trees here, they just feel more African to me. I suppose that could be an Australian tree. Oh, am I second guessing myself here? This could be Australia. Could be neither. Could be somewhere totally different. Very flat, with these sort of, well, not even mountains really, they're almost just hills unless I'm getting the depth perception very wrong. We see anything of the car? No, it's done a very good job of blurring itself out. Excuse me, sorry. Having a fire pit in the house next door last night. Stayed out until 1 o'clock talking, keeping me awake. Grumble. And then they put the bloody fire pit out and the wind blew all of the smoke into my room, so I was sniffing during the night, and I'm still recovering now. It's okay though. So we're building some new buildings. Got a truck there. Is it South Africa or is it Australia? Do you know, I'm going to go with West Australia. I'm going to go with somewhere down here. Just on the outskirts like that. I think this is going to be awful. No, there's no point. Oh man, I hate it. We're over in Adelaide. Oh no, I've got it so wrong. This is going to be so wrong. This is going to be so wrong. I just don't know. Oh, I do the face, but we're not anywhere near, are we? Still not bad. Again, if you think it's Australia, go near Sydney. Wow, okay. So we were in Australia. I was umming and ahhing. I was going to say gut feeling said South Africa, but I think something overrode that and made me want to go Australia. Very glad I moved from the West. Don't know why. I feel the West is just a bit drier. I don't know why. But that, I guess, will do. It's not brilliant. Where did we put ourselves? Caliph. Oh, could have been. But no, we were by Wollemi National Park, and those mountains and things were what we could see. Yeah, Nullo Mountain. All right. 3037. Not brilliant, not terrible. Final round. Oh dear, this is a absolutely shocking one, isn't it? The sun is in the south, almost directly. So good, we're in the northern hemisphere here. Before I look at that sign, I just sort of want to get a feel for where we might be. Because I thought this was going to be Australian-y again. But no, perhaps not. And it doesn't feel Eastern European so much. Right, what does this say? Steel? Oh my goodness, we're in North America. We've got to be. Because that says Steel River? Is that a 3 on or a 2? Hang on. Is that a picture of Canada? What does Canada look like? No, it's not. But is that a state that we're in? Because it looks like it's sort of got the outline of a state there. Are there any states that look like that? No, because they're all square. That's the trouble. They're all just squares, which is fine. Minnesota, perhaps? No. A little tail bit here. Unless that's... Hang on, is that just the USA? Oh, it is, isn't it? That's the shape of the USA. All right, okay. And I'm sure that says 3. So, you know what? Let's find the 3. Where's the 3 road? It's flat and open. That's fine. No one's got anything against that. Won't catch me having a go at the fact that it's flat and open. It's not an interstate. There's the 1. Where could the 3 be? I mean, it could just be anywhere. I've clicked by the 1. I don't think we're there. I think we're more likely to be up in this kind of region. Don't ask me why. Because you won't get an answer, because this is a recorded video. I'm not actually there in person. It's like magic, isn't it? I think we want to find the 3, but it's Steel River. Oh, we're getting... I feel... There's the 2. That's a thing. I feel we are quite northern, though. I feel we're quite northern. There could be a 2 as well, in fairness. You know what? Let's go with it being the 2. And we'll say Steel River. We see Steel River anywhere. That looks like it could be a Steel River. It's too difficult. It's just too difficult. Yeah, we're in flat open land. Let's say we're in North Dakota. Somewhere off the 2 there. Can we find anything? Yeah, we're there. Let's say we're there. Oh, and there's the 3. Hello. Yes. All right, we weren't anywhere near. Shouldn't have been looking at the roads, but I just didn't have anything else to go on. Oh, Flint River. Did it say Flint River? I don't even know. Shea Mayhem Lane. No, I definitely didn't get Georgia from that. Are we in Georgia there, technically? Yes, we are. Didn't get Georgia from that at all. I thought we were much further north. Not very good at the USA. At least it was the USA. At least I got that and I didn't go Canada or something. Not... I got exactly 15,000 points. Let's see how you all do with that. I think you'll probably beat me on Australia and the USA, maybe on Sri Lanka as well. You do well to beat me on Korea and Portugal, for sure on Korea. I'm looking forward to seeing this later. Please do have taken part. I request of you after the fact. Not very helpful. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Let's see how you did. Lots of love and peace to all of you. Happy Sunday. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. I'll see you on Monday for another video. Take care and goodbye.